Everyone, welcome back to Getting Technical, episode 72. Burke, Julian in the building. We're here. We're talking about
number 69.
What? Dude, but yo, the crazy thing is, episode 69 was far and away our most viewed episode by like over 1,000 views. Over 1,000. Like,
well, maybe that's why. Maybe we should just start making every episode.
Episode 69 was the key, bro. Everything was relying on episode 69.
We got conference championships coming up, man.
Yeah.
What a disappointing effort out of the Lions. I can't even say disappointing. Actually, yeah, I'm going to say disappointing.
Not
the defense was bad.
Honestly, the offense was kind of mid.
I don't want to hear Goff in top 5 conversations ever again. He is so he needs the perfect system, and he still can't win a game. Like it's.
I don't know. I mean, that was just disappointing. I don't think anybody had. I had the Commanders +8 in a parlay. I wasn't expecting them to just come out and just win by 14 like that. That was kind of, and like they were just up all game. It wasn't even like at the end they started taking the lead. Like they were beating them down like all game long.
Well, they were going back and forth like just touchdown for touchdown for a while, and then all of a sudden things kind of just hit the fan for the Lions. But yeah, I mean Jared Goff, he was pretty bad.
He was
313 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs was doing literally everything he possibly could to keep the Lions in the game.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they just... Bro, the Commanders, bro, they look like a well-oiled machine right now. Offense looks incredible. Their defense is firing, bro. Like, obviously, they held them to only 31 points, but the way they kind of controlled the game, like, the 31 points, I feel like their defense was better than that, if that makes any sense
It
was.
I just saw a clip, too, that it was the Jets beat the Commanders last year or 2 years ago on a game-winning field goal. And if they had missed that field goal, like Drake May probably would have gotten drafted by the Patriots, or Jayden Daniels would have gotten drafted by the Patriots, and Jayden Daniels would be on New England right now. And just feel like, what a nightmare it would be for the Jets. Just feel like, oh, good. Now we have Jayden Daniels for the next 15 years. Like,
that would not happen to the Jets or the Giants or the Jags for that part. Like, it's even T-Law.
What do you mean? They won the T-Law sweepstakes.
Yeah, they won the T-Law sweepstakes, and look what it got them.
I remember the T-Law sweepstakes, like us beating, I think it was the Rams.
It was the Rams. Frank Gore.
Yeah, the Jets beat the Rams, and like Jet fans were just devastated that they went out and just won the game against the Rams. I mean, we're all in the same place. So who gives a fuck?
I mean, Trevor Lawrence, like he really was like kind of a generational prospect.
He's still a good quarterback.
Everything about it, he's still a good quarterback, but he's just not what he was expected to be.
You know what it is?
He was amazing in college too.
Yeah, so was Johnny Manziel. I just hate when they say like they just use the word generational like way too often for guys, like way too often.
He had the most. Trevor Lawrence had probably the most hype from a quarterback prospect, and like
skills wise.
Since who though? I don't even know.
Since Luck.
Since Andrew, pretty much, yeah.
And then after that, I think Caleb had a little more hype than T-Law did. I think.
Crazy.
I don't understand the Caleb hype at all. Like the T-Law hype made sense. Like he was a top prospect coming into college, and then he dominated at Clemson. Caleb didn't dominate at USC.
Yeah, T-Law won a national championship. Plays in the ACC, which is much better than the Pac-12. Like
he lost like one college game.
Yeah, like,
he's also like what is he 6'5"?
6'6", like and he can run.
Yeah,
he pretty much had everything. He also had like DeAndre Hopkins and.
No, he had
didn't he have Hopkins?
He had T. Higgins, I think. T. Higgins.
He had T. Higgins?
Yeah.
D-Hop was just before him?
D-Hop was old as fuck.
Yeah,
dude, D-Hop's like 30.
Yeah, T-Law's got to be like, what, like 27?
Dude,
D-Hop's got to be like 30.
T-Law's 25.
T-Law's 25?
He just turned 25, like in October.
He's Sam Darnold's age, no?
25.
Yeah,
he's
32.
He's
older.
Sorry, he's Zach Wilson. But D-Hop was...
Also, let me just say, back to the Lions. Fuck Ben Johnson, bro. Fuck that motherfucker.
Oh, congratulations on the new job,
Fuck him, bro.
Why?
I'm so done with his ass, bro. Just taking the Bears job the easy way out instead of maybe turning around a nice Jacksonville franchise if he needs it.
Buddy.
You go to the fucking
You guys
Bears?
are getting Robert Saleh.
Yeah, bro, he's a finalist. It's either between Liam Cohn, Robert Saleh, and like maybe Joe Brady.
Honestly, Joe Brady. I don't know why nobody's giving Joe Brady more love.
I fucking love Joe Brady.
Like ever since Joe Brady has taken over for that Bills team, like their record is like ridiculous. Like they have like less than like I think 7 losses since whenever he took over last season as the OC.
Do you still want Aaron Glenn as Jets coach?
I preferred it Brian Flores. I'm not going to be upset with Aaron Glenn. I honestly the big thing with this is like So Cliff Kingsbury is the OC of the Commanders, and he just didn't even get an interview. Like we interviewed we interviewed the head coach of the Maryland.
Josh McCown.
But Josh McCown is like at least
Over
in the
Cliff
NFL.
Kingsbury was a coach
Right.
3 years ago.
Right,
But I think Cliff said now was not the time. He wanted to focus on
he's staying as an OC.
I think so.
Oh, I didn't know
I think
that,
I saw
but
something.
I mean, regardless, he was a
we-
bad coach in Arizona. There's a difference between a good head coach and a good offensive
Yeah, but
coordinator.
I mean,
not all of them
Kyler
translate.
also sucks ass, but like the Jets interviewed the head coach of University of Maryland or whatever it was, and you're not even going to give one of the better offensive coordinators in the NFL like an interview. If that is true, then I guess he's
maybe
probably
he didn't want to. Maybe he
he's
didn't
not
want to
accepting
interview.
interviews. But like they also didn't even interview Ben Johnson, and he was
probably because he was just like, I'm not coming to that.
There were the rumors, but like there were the rumors.
Then again, he went to Chicago.
Yeah,
So.
I mean,
Chicago,
there were the rumors that like he didn't even want the Jets job, but it's also like just throw in the interview. Like, what's the worst that happens? That you like convince him that this is actually a good situation for you?
As a Jet fan, I would like Aaron Glenn. I know he went out poorly in Detroit, but
I think it's like a fun like signing because he was obviously an ex-player and everything. But listen, I think just Brian Flores is just a smarter decision. I think he's just like he is an NFL coach. Like he was an NFL coach. He was actually decently successful. It's just him and the
owner, right?
Yeah, and Miami just didn't get along because of his views on Tua, and it's just. He'll be successful somewhere. I mean, I hope it's for the Jets, but he'll be successful somewhere.
I think Aaron Glenn is like I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the head coach. Like the reports are he wants to be a Jet, and they're bringing him in for a second interview. I don't know how they can like fumble that, but it is the Jets, so anything can happen.
do you think anything happens with Dan Campbell?
No.
Do you think like people are gonna have their opinions change of him?
I think a little bit, just because like I think next year is going to be a big make or break year because Johnson's going to leave and Glenn is going to leave, so he now has to bring in 2 more coaches now again to continue like their success and everything. So if he can't bring in guys to like create a scheme around their current talent, because they have a lot of fucking talent. Amon-Ra, Gibbs, Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta, David Montgomery. I mean, Jared Goff. I mean, granted, he had a shit game, but like still had a really good regular season. Like they have a lot of potential to go up. And next year they're going to get a lot of defensive players back. Like they were banged up on the defensive side.
Hutchinson. I mean, he was.
They had. I think somebody said like 13 guys in the IR on defense. So it was like you trying to win games against the Commanders like that. It's tough.
Yeah, I mean, but I think the thing is like you were what 14-3 all year. What?
Get more.
I knew that was gonna happen too.
Bro, those things are nice.
I want to do a would you rather for Jared Goff.
All right. I mean,
Just bring the whole bag.
you might as well.
Like, let's be honest.
Hey, Jolly Rancher, sponsor us.
Jolly Rancher, first sponsor of the pod. All right, you guys ready?
Ad placement.
So we're gonna do a would you rather Jared Goff edition. First up, Jared Goff or Sam Darnold.
Jared Goff.
My prince. No, but Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Next, Jared Goff or Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. I know, like, not the best example this year, but like I think next year if they can be healthy and bounce back, like Brock Purdy is a good quarterback. Like let's be real. Like this was just a bad Niners year.
I'm still going Goff. I think Purdy's decent. He's not bad, but like I think he just needs the Infinity Stones around him to like be a good quarterback. Like he needs Debo, he needs Brendan Ayuk, he needs Christian McCaffrey, Kittle. He needs all those guys. Like you see what happened when 2 of them get hurt. They don't even make playoffs. So yeah, I think Goff by far.
Yeah. I would go Jared Goff too. I wouldn't say by far, but I think Jared Goff for sure. Next up, Jared Goff or Kyler Murray.
Jared Goff, not even close. Kyler Murray's trash.
I'd go Goff. I think that he's just a better passer, and Kyler is just a worse decision maker. So
Kyler is fucking basura.
I mean, like he is mobile.
Not that bad. He's not that good.
But
But
like
he's not that bad.
Jared Goff is like a top 10 QB. Kyler Murray is not. He's like
Is Jared Goff a top 10 QB?
yes,
He's fringe.
He's between 8 and 10,
yes.
in my opinion.
Kyler
But yes,
Murray is on like the back end of the teens, like towards like 18, 19.
I would go Jared Goff too, but what? No, I know what I'm doing, but
All right.
all right. Next up, Jared Goff or Jordan Love.
They're both so mid.
You can't call the guy top 10 and then say he's mid right after that.
Jordan Love just needs some decision making. Like he's just too much of a gunslinger right now. So I'm gonna go Jared Goff just because he's a little bit more polished. But I think like if Jordan Love can just handle his turnovers, he'll sky's the limit for that guy.
I think Jordan Love's more talented. And I think Jared Goff's in a better situation, but right now I'm going Jared Goff until like get Jordan Love a wide receiver 1, and then maybe my opinion will change. But for now, Goff.
Yeah, I would go Goff for now, but if I'm building a team long term, obviously Jordan Love. Last, let's do Jared Goff or Baker Mayfield.
Baker. Oh man,
I'm going Baker as well.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know, man.
Baker got that dog in him.
I don't know.
Baker got that dog in him.
Baker's also not a great decision maker. He led the league in picks this year.
Did he?
He did.
I mean, he only had 15.
He had 16.
Only.
But he threw 40 touchdowns.
He was tied with Kirk Cousins.
You can think about it.
He also threw 41 touchdowns though.
Right.
But think about it. That's like throwing a pick per game. That's not good. You know, like regardless, even if he throws 3 touchdowns per 1 interception, that's not an amazing game. It's a good game. It's not amazing. I think Baker and Goff are very equal. I think they're both 9 or 10 in the top 10.
I think Baker throwing 40 touchdowns, having half a season of Godwin, Mike Evans being banged up, having a guy like Jalen McMillan having to step up to the plate. Like Baker Mayfield just doing so much more, so much less.
Rams, Eagles.
Yeah, Matt Stafford is so good, bro. Like if you watch that game, like he was
so many drops.
He was, but think about it. It was like there was drops, but also like it's like plummeting snow, and he's still like dealing. Like I don't know. There's not many quarterbacks that could do that. Like I know for a fact, half the league is airmailing passes, getting picked off. Like
I mean, he played in the NFC North. Granted, he was in the dome with the Lions, but he would still have to go to Chicago, go to Green Bay, every year. So I mean, he's used to the snow games. But I mean, he's also, I think they were showing like he's now 1-9 in snow games, so it's not really making much of a difference.
Yeah, I mean, he had that late fumble. Kyron Williams with that fumble too. I mean, it's just like the weather just kind of got the best of them. And Saquon the Rams just have no answer for Saquon. He's got 2 games this year over 200 rushing yards, both against the Rams.
Yeah. I mean, not many people had an answer for Saquon this year.
But 200 yards is a different level.
it is. It is.
Like especially the way Jalen Hurts has looked, like he's not throwing the ball at all.
No.
AJ Brown had 14 yards this week. I don't think he's combined for 30 yards the past 2 weeks.
Weirdly enough, like the defense actually like was playing pretty well. Like that kid Jared Verse had like a really good game, like in the pass rush and everything. They just like Saquon just breaking out those 2 big long run touchdowns was just brutal.
Yeah, I think it was like the first time they said in the NFL history in the playoffs that someone has had in the same game multiple 60-yard plus rushing touchdowns.
Remember when the Giants didn't want to pay him?
Idiots.
I mean, Tyrone Tracy, bro.
Idiot. I mean, he's good, but
he's good. I think it's like
he's good.
Let's be honest,
he's fucking not. He's just not even close.
Here's the thing.
Not close, but
the Giants would maybe have one more win if they signed Saquon. Like it was the right decision for them to part ways.
It was most certainly
not. It just looks stupid on the Giants' part.
It was not the right decision. You gave $40 million to a guy who's not going to be in the league in 3 years.
The team, regardless if they didn't pay him and they paid Saquon, the team would still fucking suck. So it's like
you would have had because you would have had so much more money to go spend on other things.
But what would they have spent on?
Who cares? Anybody.
They've proven over the last 10, 15 years they can't do anything right.
Raleigh, you're handcuffed into $40 million into some loser in Daniel Jones, the most important position on the field. Or you could have given $12 million to a running back.
I'm not saying they shouldn't have. I'm saying I agree with you. They should have paid him. But if they had still paid him, they'd still fucking suck and they'd still be in the same position.
I don't think that's true.
Saquon
they could have spent more money on
I get both your logics.
He's in a great environment with the best offensive line in the entire league.
Shout out Mekhi Becton. But they could have spent more money on that offensive line. They could have found like a stopgap QB for the time being. They could have kept Tyrod Taylor and ran it back with him, having Malik Neighbors and and company running around. As long as they had a solid O-line, they could have spent money on that O-line, and that team would have been fine.
Best thing for Saquon's career is getting out of there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But even when the Giants and Jets spend on the offensive line, Nate Solder, like what was he like the highest paid offensive lineman ever at the time? He was terrible for the Giants. Like these teams can't do anything right. The Jets and the Giants.
Yeah.
What you get
But then
for
you go to the Eagles with a top offensive line, great weapons, good play calling, and all of a sudden the guys. If he played the last game of the season, he would have had the NFL record for rushing yards,
which is insane. But the Eagles, outside of Saquon, like they better hope their rushing attack is good the next 2 weeks, because if it's not, they're not winning another game. They're so dependent on that. Like Jalen Hurts is injured now and he sucks.
So like the thing is, if the Commanders are out there gunslinging it, they're not winning a shootout against the Commanders.
Their rushing game is so like Saquon is so good that they don't have to throw it.
Well, that's the thing.
But like all they have to do is hand it off, and like
Right.
Saquon can take you down.
The one thing is when you have a good run game like that is that it chews up clock. So honestly, the key for them is really and it's
control the game.
Control the clock. Keep Jayden Daniels off the field, because if he's just going down, just scoring at will like he was against the Lions, like the Eagles aren't. Like you said, the Eagles aren't winning.
Dude, the blue ones are fucking fire.
The funny thing is too is like he's also like, we don't listen to the outside noise, but it's always like the huge
But here's a laundry list of all the outside noise.
We don't listen to the outside noise, but you said we were too small. You said we had no talent. You said we lost Stephon Diggs. We couldn't do anything. It's like just going down the line. It's like we proved everyone wrong.
I mean, and this was all just to play the 2-time champs. Like the job's not done yet. Why are you talking in the divisional round, little bro? You know, like.
But act like they made the Super Bowl.
That was the
Everybody did. Oh, wait till the Super Bowl speech. That if they won the Super Bowl this year,
bro, I don't want to see that happen, bro. I can't.
Bro,
I don't.
They're gonna go into Arrowhead, and Patty Mahomes is just going to. He's just gonna pull off some stupid ass victory this week. It's gonna be like 22 to like 16, like some weird ass fucking score.
Someone on the Bills is gonna. They're gonna be like. It's gonna be like they're gonna be down by like 5. Somehow they're going to be down by 5, the Bills. They're going to be in the red zone. Someone on the team is going to fumble. The Chiefs have a miraculous recovery somehow. Mm-hmm. And then Mahomes with 48 seconds left drives down the field.
Bro,
the field
could
goal
you
and the game's
imagine?
over. Bro, it's like it's just some teams are just so classic, and it's like it goes like, bro, the Ravens, like Mark Andrews, bro. One of the worst showings like ever.
Catch the ball, bro.
I mean, he fumbles to screw. Gosh. They were about to take the lead. He fumbles. Then they tie they set themselves up to tie the game. This dude gets a little pass like this that I think pretty much 90% of the people that we know, as long as you have like basic hand-eye coordination, would catch that ball.
I don't even think you need basic hand-eye coordination, honestly. I probably could have thrown that ball to my 3-month-old nephew, and he would have fucking
all of a sudden, one of the best tight ends in football can't catch.
Yeah.
It's just so depressing because
sick job there, Vegas.
No, but like, listen, people are gonna. Lamar had 2 turnovers. You can put a little blame on him.
The fumble was brutal.
But like if you were watching his throws, they were fucking insane. Like the one that likely to tie it or like almost tie it up. Like Josh Allen ain't doing that yesterday. So Lamar had a poor game, but if Mark Andrews just makes 2 plays, we're not talking about this. Like it's a Ravens blowout, I think. So I don't know. The Ravens are just
blowout.
They can't get the win the big game. I don't know. Something needs to change. We were talking about this. Like something has to change. We don't know what's gonna change. I don't know. Maybe get another receiver. I mean, if Zay Flowers is healthy,
I think the one excuse they do have is the fact that Rashad Bateman was the wide receiver 1 for them.
Yeah,
I mean that's brutal.
It's
tough.
He was throwing passes to some guy. They were like, he just elevated him from the practice squad this
week. I was
week.
That was like Anthony Miller or some shit.
That's the only thing, because they were able to stop Henry early, which we said was a key for them. He ended up kind of getting going towards the end.
He had a good second half.
Yeah, he ended up doing some Henry things, and then last drive he's never in for the. He had a bad drop too.
Oh yeah.
But they ended up scoring, I think, on that drive anyway, so it didn't matter. But just like the weather was crazy yesterday.
I did see
both games had bad weather and a lot of weird shit happened.
I saw a tweet and it was I can kind of stand by this too, where the guy he said it is way harder to make your way through the AFC than it is the NFC right now.
Of course.
It's like the AFC is just so much deeper, like teams wise, or it's just like the 2 or 3 top teams. Like everybody knew it was going to be like the Lions, Eagles, Commanders. Like, but this really could have been a toss up between like any, like honestly the way the Texans came out like 2 weeks ago, like I don't know if like people would have been shocked if they upset the Chiefs, but like they were looking really good. Like the whole AFC is just like really, really like full of talent, and like the NFC's. I'm not saying the NFC's not, but it's just so much deeper.
No, but all the Ravens Bills game yesterday told me was like the Jaguars and the Jets are not sniffing a Super Bowl for a decade. There's just no way. Like we're none of our teams. I don't care what we do. We're not beating either of those teams or Lamar.
Think about what Joe Burrow did this year to not even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean the 4 best quarterbacks in the NFL are all in the AFC.
So it's just fucked. Like it's like there's no taking those guys down. They're here to stay. It's just gonna be them. And I don't mind it. Like this is a good story.
No, yeah. But, the AFC having 4. I mean, Joe Burrow, like you said, he had one of the best seasons this year. Didn't even make the playoffs.
Joe Burrow would have been in the MVP talks if he made the playoffs.
I think if they had like a 12-win season, I think he probably is the MVP.
For sure.
With the numbers he put up, I mean, he was dominant. The second half of the season, he was insane.
But he was balling.
But he's like, Joe Burrow reminds me of Francisco Lindor. Always getting off to a terrible start and then being really good. Oh my god,
bro! The rapper definitely fucked the mic there, bro.
So bad. Like, it's so bad. Because sometimes Burke will like play with it a little bit, and you hear it so much too. It's like, I want to get these things. I was looking at getting them. They have like mic stands where they would just sit here,
like there, like here. Right?
They're like $30 each, and I don't feel like spending $100. They're like here.
Well, yeah.
I was gonna do. Yeah. You were looking for.
I mean, should we just start begging for their money? Like, we need money. If you want
Nobody's
getting technical to grow,
money,
donate $5 to the cause. You'll get a tour of where we shoot. Like you'll get a day with Tom. He's a good guy. All for $5.
That's probably all in the scene too.
For our female viewers, you can win a raffle to go on a date with Julian.
Yeah, I mean, single, ready to mingle.
Actually, no. Actually. No, yeah. We're good. We're good.
Female viewer, maybe.
Yeah.
Like if we have one girl that is like
just one, bro. Just please. I'm desperate.
I go on Britt's YouTube channel and like the podcast.
Dude, I like that.
That's our only female viewer, I guess, technically.
Bro, chill.
Yo, Burke is gonna have like 50 of these by the end of the podcast.
These things are so good.
You guys want to talk Texans Chiefs? Wait, any last thoughts on the whole Lamar Josh thing?
No.
I think it's cool how they as soon as the Bills won, Josh Allen went over and dapped up Lamar and they seem to be in good spirits. Like this, their respect for the game. I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
I thought that was cool, bro. I thought that was cool.
Pretty cool.
I would have ran right over and told him fucking shove it.
But what I will say is Lamar is still the MVP and he's still the best quarterback in the NFL right now. I don't care if he turned it over twice.
You're taking Lamar over Patrick Mahomes?
Yes, without a doubt.
It's still Patty.
Without a doubt. No, Lamar's better.
It's just Patty.
You actually
honestly, Patty cannot play in the regular season and just come out and win playoff games, and he's just the best quarterback.
Wait, so right now you would take, if you had a choice to start your team for 1 year, you'd take Lamar over Patrick Mahomes?
Absolutely.
That's so crazy to take a guy with not take the guy with 3 Super Bowls.
I'm taking Lamar. I'm taking Lamar over Mahomes 10 times out of 10. If the eye test, it's all about the eye. I don't care what the stats say.
Do you watch playoff games?
What eye test? He's got 3 rings. That's the only eye test you need.
I'm talking about
the game.
He won a Super Bowl on 1 leg. Yeah. Although the conspiracy theory, I do think he might have been faking it a little bit. That's kind of Mahomes. He's really dramatic, Mahomes.
He has been flopping like a motherfucker.
He's really dramatic. It wouldn't surprise me if he was just really milking it a little bit so he could get a little bit of the press is like, yo, Mahomes, he's doing this on 1 leg.
You're gonna see it next week with the Bills. He's gonna go down with a knee injury, come back in the second half, and
he's gonna win.
He's gonna win the game.
Should we tell who you guys got? Bills or Chiefs?
Don't doubt the playoff Patty, baby.
I want the Bills so badly, but I just it's like seeing is believing. You got to see
it's
it
gonna
before
be
you can believe
the
it.
Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl again. I'm sorry, they're just doing it. And then Travis Kelce is going to propose to Taylor Swift on the 50-yard line. and everybody's gonna go fucking crazy. Well, sorry, all the women are gonna go crazy. Nobody else is gonna give a fuck. But playoff Patty is just playoff Patty, man. It's just
Playoff Patty.
It's just playoff Patty.
No, it pains me to say this, but after watching this weekend, I think it's the Bills' year. I do. I think they're just like, I think they're too good. I think like they already beat the Chiefs once. I think they're gonna do it again, and then I think the winner of this game wins the Super Bowl. So I'm going Bills.
The only thing to me is like, as much as Mahomes is great, like the Chiefs have still not had like a crazy dominant offensive performance. So like, what?
Don't need to.
I'm just saying, like, if the Bills' offense can continue to roll and Josh Allen can like be dominant, like, can the Chiefs the Bills have a higher ceiling offensively? It feels like right now, at least.
Yep.
And their defense is like good, but we've seen what the Bills' defense does against Patrick Mahomes for multiple playoff games, and they do nothing. So I don't know. I think all of America is probably rooting for the Bills, but Mahomes he's just like inevitable.
He's kind of like Thanos right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
am inevitable,
bro. If Mahomes wins another Super Bowl, like I'm putting him as the GOAT. I think he already is.
I mean, Brady has 7.
Doesn't
Mahomes
matter.
has 3.
Bro, he's like 28.
Okay, but you still have to win 3 more.
Okay, but
That's a lot.
He has like 12 years to do it.
12 years? We don't know if Patrick Mahomes loves football as much as Tom Brady does.
I think he does. You
don't know him, so.
Patrick Mahomes definitely loves those paychecks like Tom Brady does. I'll tell you that much. Like these guys, you think Tom Brady's playing football at 45, or Patrick Mahomes is playing football at 45 though?
But I think he played
what was it? What was Brady?
He already
like
looks like he's
43?
bored of football. Mahomes looks bored during the regular season.
Because he's so much better than
But
everybody.
I'm saying, like, he's already so bored. He's eventually just going to be like, I don't want to do this shit
This
anymore.
was the most nonchalant 15-2 team I think like we've ever seen. Like they just went out. Huh?
15-1.
2, bro.
17
Come
games.
on, Ross.
Oh my God.
17 games in the season now, Rawls.
Bro, this is why we can't get our viewers up, because you say statements like that. It's all good. It's all good.
Don't worry, no one's listening this far into the podcast.
I try and do like 10, 15 minutes on the bike before like I go and like work out at the gym, and I just throw the pod on and not really listen, but at least it's like running.
I just had it running.
I don't know if that makes a difference for like whatever, but I'm trying to be better.
Well, we need watch time.
Yeah,
That's how you get monetized.
I'm trying.
We have enough subscribers. You need watch time.
I mean, I will literally just tell everybody I know to watch a whole episode.
It would be great if you'd already done that,
Yeah, you know.
Everybody I know already knows about this podcast, and they ain't gonna fucking listen.
Exactly. All you need to do is, like a video. It's free to like the videos. It's free to subscribe. We're not asking for anything, really.
You'll leave a
Just
comment.
a simple click of a few buttons. Leave a comment. Show some love. It's free to support the pod. We ain't asking for money.
What time's the NCAA championship?
No, we are asking
7:30.
We are asking for money. I need.
You're asking for money.
We need $5 for the podcast.
Shit. He just shows up for the podcast and spews
chill. Why are you giving us secrets around, bro?
Spews verbal diarrhea and fucking wants to get paid.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work an easy, 10 to 12. Do the Getting Technical podcast, get paid, and then coast on life, bro.
Could you imagine being like one of those barstool guys that's just like all you do is just do like a podcast or two,
And then you live bet sports, like you just people are watching, reacting.
Imagine being Big Cat, like
It's legit heaven.
like
Commanders Eagles. We haven't talked about it. Thoughts?
I'm going with the hot hand. I'm going with Jayden Daniels. I mean,
I'm going with Jayden Daniels too.
ride the Redskins.
They're saying, bro, I mean, he really is having one of the... If he makes it to the Super Bowl, I think the best rookie season might be Big Ben. I think he went 15-1.
Well, Ben won the Super Bowl, right?
Did he win it? I don't think he won it his rookie year, but he went 15-1.
a rookie's never made the Super Bowl.
Oh, they didn't win that year?
But Big Ben did go 15-1, I believe, his rookie year.
But like,
I don't know when they lost.
But was he also putting up the stats that Jayden Daniels put
I have no idea.
Like, that's also like you would. Don't get me wrong. Like Big Ben's obviously a Hall of Famer, but like Jayden Daniels, he looks like a 10-year vet right now. The way he's throwing the ball and like just like slicing up these defenses, like he just looks so fucking good, man. It's actually unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I think he is.
Ruthless.
He's pretty much solidified his rookie season that he is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
Not yet.
Who are you taking over him that you would say is in the top 5? Like,
all right,
obviously Mahomes, obviously Allen, obviously Lamar, obviously Burrow. Who else?
Hold on. So, sorry, just going back to that like rookie year. Like, Big Ben was 13-3, but I mean, he threw 17 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and he threw 2,600 yards.
Yeah.
So like
nothing.
Like, they obviously just went like this to Jerome Bettis.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong at all.
But I mean, yeah, I think Jayden Daniels is pretty much like solidified himself as the 5th best quarterback in the NFL. Who are you taking over him though?
I'd still talent wise, I'm still taking a few guys. I'm taking Justin Herbert still. I mean, because listen,
Stop with this Herbert top 5 shit, bro.
We were talking about CJ Stroud the same way last year. We were like, oh, this guy's so good. He might be top 5, and then you see the year he had this year.
Justin Herbert's never won a playoff game. Jayden Daniels has been in the year for a year. He's league in the year. He's already won 2.
All right, listen.
He just took out
playoffs does not define.
Took out the 14-3 Lions. That they're 14, but they won last week. No,
15-2.
15-2. No.
So they're 15-2. They won. They
were 15-2. Okay. I wasn't sure if they lost 3 games. Either way, even better. Rookie taking out a 15-2 Lions team.
I'd still say Dak Prescott is better than Jayden Daniels. I still say yes. What are you talking about?
You trolling?
Bro, he got hurt this year. What are we doing, bro? I'm not recent. I'm not having recent.
I gotta reset the thing.
Why are you looking at me like that, bro? Dude, Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Jayden Daniels.
Don't say it. Yeah, it's not recorded. He blew a 28-point lead to the Jags like 2 years ago. Also,
I still think he's better than Jayden Daniels until I see it.
All right, who else is better than Jayden Daniels then?
Dak Prescott.
Pull the teams.
Pull up the
teams. We gotta get the would you rather on Jayden Daniels right now, just for Julian.
Yes, please. Yes,
what
please.
What are you gonna say next?
I think
it's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. He doesn't believe that. He's obviously.
He doesn't.
I believe that.
I hope he just doesn't.
And I think Matthew Stafford is better than him. I think Matthew Stafford is a better quarterback right now than Jayden Daniels. I'm not saying next year. I'm saying
no.
Today. Who played better in the conference championship?
Matthew Stafford has
Jayden
better
Daniels
arm.
Played better.
Has better arm
what are we
talent.
Doing here?
Matthew Stafford has better arm talent. Like, he's just like a stronger arm and like can zip the ball better. But Jayden Daniels is just a better player, better quarterback.
I'm taking Matthew Stafford. I'm taking Justin Herbert, and then I'm putting Jayden Daniels there.
You think Matthew Stafford's the top 6 quarterback in the NFL?
6, yes.
6. Wait, where's Dak then?
Oh wait, sorry. Forgot about my guy.
Dak is not a top 10 quarterback.
Yes, he is, bro. He was the MVP runner-up 2 years ago.
Who the fuck what happened 2 years ago?
All right, bro. All right, man.
Daniels was in college 2 years ago, bro. Like, what do you want me to say? Like,
and Dak Prescott was better than him that year.
He definitely wasn't, because Jayden Daniels was out there winning Heisman's. He was winning the MVP award of college. He wasn't getting a runner-up of college. He was winning the fucking MVP.
Okay, all right.
So no, he wasn't having a better season than Jayden Daniels.
And how did the LSU team do?
How did the Dallas Cowboys do? Every fucking year, how did the Dallas Cowboys do?
I'm not even a Cowboys fan, bro.
Even the Jets have made a conference championship before the fucking Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys haven't made a conference championship since '95.
Even the Jags have. That's pretty nice.
Dallas, like, fucking Dak Prescott is just so mid. And honestly, he's a beneficiary of Mike McCarthy. He's had his best years under Mike McCarthy. He's a beneficiary of Mike McCarthy, and he's gone. So that's another thing. You're about to see him just go back to fucking mediocrity again.
We will see next year.
Oh, God, will we?
They're definitely going to see.
I mean, could you imagine being just, like, not able to do anything when you just have CeeDee Lamb who's just open every fucking play?
Yeah.
Every fucking play.
Okay, all right, bro. Anyway,
that's just I can't. That's a crazy statement.
Are we doing a Jayden Daniels? Would you rather to end it?
I can't, because I don't want to listen to what you're about to tell me. I can't.
I mean, do you want to say it, or do you want me to?
We don't have to do it. I mean, I kind of already. I kind of already said
do it. Do the Jayden Daniels. Would you rather? Give it to me. Give me these fucking.
Do you want me to? I'll just look up.
I gotta give you this $20, man. Fucking piss poor.
All right, Jayden Daniels. Would you rather? First up, Jayden Daniels or Justin Herbert?
Jayden Daniels.
Wait, what were the options?
Do you listen?
Justin Herbert.
Jayden Daniels or Justin Herbert?
Justin Herbert.
Jayden Daniels easily. Wait, why Justin Herbert? What has he done?
What
has he done in big moments to make you think he's better than Jayden Daniels?
Listen, big moments, nothing. But I'm talking about like as a quarterback, who would I want to lead my team?
It's the guy. It's the rookie. It's the rookie who just upset the number 1 seed in the NFL.
Actually,
in the NFC.
Actually, you know what? No. I'm flipping this take. I'm taking Jayden Daniels over Justin Herbert. I'm flipping.
That didn't take long.
I realize how crazy that does sound.
All right. Jayden Daniels or C.J. Stroud?
Jayden Daniels.
Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels or Matthew Stafford?
Matthew Stafford.
And this is just for like right now, like not
Stafford.
in the future building a team. Like right now, if you wanted to win a game,
Jayden Daniels.
I'm going Jayden Daniels as well. I mean, I think obviously Matthew Stafford's a better thrower of the football, but what Jayden Daniels can do as a runner, Stafford clearly can't. So to me, it makes it pretty easy. Would you rather?
I think Jayden Daniels is a better passer. Just
I don't know about that yet.
Stafford just has a stronger arm.
He's not a better passer.
Not yet. That's too soon to me.
Just not.
Let's see. Jayden Daniels or Caleb Williams? Who would you rather?
Jayden Daniels.
Jayden Daniels.
Jayden Daniels.
Jayden Daniels or Jalen Hurts?
Jayden Daniels.
That's close.
It definitely is close, but like
They're very similar in play style, but I'll go Jayden Daniels.
Okay. Jayden Daniels or let's see. Who have I not said yet? Tua.
To his ass. To his ass.
All right, I got one more for you. Jayden Daniels or Bo Nix?
Ooh.
Bo Nix had a really good rookie season.
I like that.
Obviously, you know,
I do like that one. I'm still gonna go Jayden
Yeah, I go
Daniels,
Jayden
but
Daniels.
Bo Nix can sling it.
dude, Bo Nix is good. I think the most impressive thing about Bo Nix's rookie year is like Sean Payton like did not hold back with the play calling.
I think most impressive is that he beat out Zach Wilson and can't. I can't even believe Zach was the third stringer on that team. Like you couldn't even beat Jared Stidham out. Like bro, like what the fuck?
Yeah, no, you might have to pack it up after
this
that.
This dude was the number 2 overall pick. You couldn't beat out Jared Stidham in camp.
Yeah, that is crazy, especially because like when Zach did have protection with the Jets and the play calling wasn't just dog shit by Hackett, like he had a lot of like moments. Didn't have like he had moments, not a lot of moments. He had moments.
He had that Chiefs game and he had
That
the
was a
Texans
great game.
and he had the Texans game.
Those were great games.
They were great games, but then he had that Raiders game and the Chargers game. Oh,
He's not that good.
He's fucking.
All right,
garbage.
you guys want to? Did we make our final picks? We did, right? We're
I mean, yeah, because I'm pretty sure we all went Lions.
Chiefs. I'm talking about that for next week.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying
Chiefs, Bills, Chiefs,
Yeah,
And then we all
Commanders,
definitely
Commanders,
Chiefs.
Commanders.
yeah. I think it's gonna be Chiefs Commanders. As long as if the Commanders can just somewhat slow down Saquon, they have a very good chance of winning. And like I said, I don't think they can compete with a shootout. The Eagles with the Commanders, and playoff Patty is just undeniable. So I think it's Commanders, Chiefs.
Yeah, I think I'm actually more excited for the Commanders-Eagles game than Bills
No
Chiefs.
way. There's no way. Why? How? I feel like it's a boring. Like NFC to me, we're all fans of AFC teams, and the NFC is beaks, bro. It's so boring.
You
Like
know what it is? I'm excited to see what Jayden Daniels does. I know Mahomes is just gonna fucking lollygag around and then find a way to win, and I'm gonna be pissed. That's probably why I'm more excited for that game because I want Josh Allen to win.
Jayden Daniels
I don't
wins this
think
game.
Josh Allen's
Is he
gonna
better than
win.
Dak Prescott?
if you what?
If he wins this game, is he better than Dak Prescott?
If he has a good game, I'll put him above Dak Prescott. Sure, Tom. Sure, Bird. Sure, bro.
Good episode. That was you're obviously trolling.